Hello, my dear Gemini. Welcome to Agnya 8. And here we are, starting on to check your energies. Let's see what the messages are like for you for April. I know we are already in mid, but I was caught up in some of my personal stuff and hence couldn't do it earlier. And here we are. Let's see what the messages are for my dear Gemini. Now, this reading would be a general read. So pick what resonates with you, leave aside which doesn't. And one more thing that you need to keep in mind is that though it's general, but I don't believe in accidents. There are no coincidences. So if you've landed on this channel, maybe due to the title, or if you are a regular viewer, then also if you are watching this, there is and ought to be a message for you, because your divine team wants you to watch it. And there are no coincidences, there are no accidents. So please keep that in mind. And however, the message could be one for you, two for you, or you can claim the 100% reading as yours. So irrespective, let's begin. Wow. I am so happy to get this. See, we are in the month of April. The April is the month of Aries energy, and it's pretty much the sign which is telling you that there is something which is very quickly moving, and it says a fiery climax approaches. So Gemini, get ready for this fiery climax which is approaching in your life, because and you can see that's like the red energy, which is also kind of depicting the fury. Aries is a fire sign, and now this fiery climax could be pretty much of something which you're very passionate about, something which you've been wanting to kind of feel, that the climax of a situation, you've been waiting for it, and now it is reaching this climax, and that is really, really wonderful. So let's see what the further messages are which we're getting from angel answers. Now, this could be a separate thread altogether, or this could be something which we get as for the message to the given, or the current message what we've got. So let's see, what do we have from angel answers. Now, there is this fiery climax which is approaching, my dear Gemini. Now here, let's see what angels have to say furthermore on that, and what further messages which we get. Now let's see what is that which we get. Look for a sign. And okay, so now there is something. Now timing is one aspect of it. You might be already sensing it, you might be sensing something, but you might be asking for some stronger signs in your life. So divine team is suggesting, divine team is saying that we will be giving you a sign, we will be kind of confirming things for you further. So you need to be you need to be looking out for those signs, and try and work with your intuitive powers as to what those signs are telling you. If you are looking for, if you have certain questions, and if you've been wanting some confirmation, there is this sign which will come for you. So look for it, my dear Gemini. So let's see what the message which we're getting from heart and soul. What is the further message which we have for Gemini for this month of April? Because considering we've already gone past the today's 14, so almost like 13 days are gone, 14th is still on. So many of you might be sensing it. Many of you might be kind of already sensing there's some shift which is happening for you. And here comes the health card of it. Maybe you've been also wanting to take care of your health, some changes which you want to bring about, or something which you've been working as far as your health is concerned, and that is what is shifting, and that is what is bringing forth those some nice changes which you've been wanting in your health. Now, health is a very a broad term. Don't kind of limit it only to your physical aspect. We have a mental body, we have a physical body, we have an emotional body, and we have a spiritual body. And holistic health is one which takes care of all aspects of it. We can't be just focus on one and ignore the rest. So here it is like the holistic health is what I am kind of getting a message on, that you should be focusing on. And if you've been focusing on one aspect, now you need to try and see that you are working towards the holistic health, my dear Gemini. Now let's see what the further messages we are getting as far as the tarots are concerned. So I'll pull some tarot now and we'll get the messages which are meant for you here for this month. So let's see what is that which we are getting for the more for you, Gemini, for the month of April. We've got one which comes out. Wow, this is your card, Gemini. We've got the Lovers. So this is like something to do with choices, something to do with, now 6 and 5, it's like instead of being progressive, it's kind of coming backward here. But there is some choices which you are kind of been making. It could be in love relationships or in your romantic aspect. In this deck I don't read reversal, and here you are or it could be otherwise to do with somebody. It could be a partner, it could be a boss, it could be a job, it could be a new career opportunity, it could be anything, or it could be certain projects which you are dealing with. It could be anything. But lovers also have a categorically, it kind of implies some choices you have to make in your love life, or something to do with relationships, if not completely romantic. So maybe that's something which is coming forth for you, and you have felt or that some kind of loss in emotional loss is what I'm sensing, when you felt kind of, it's not very strong because it's just the minor arcana. This is a major arcana. So but you have felt that loss maybe, and it could be very minor in nature, but it did hit you emotionally. You did feel the pain of it, pain of losing something, pain of missing an opportunity or something of that sort. But now things are shifting for you. Don't be lost in pain for long, is what I would say. There are 2 cups which are standing firm. There is no point crying over spilled milk. There is no point. Whatever is gone is gone. You can't undo anything. Whatever has been spilled out of these cups, you cannot refill it with the same thing. Maybe you can go up to this, maybe it's the water which you filled and it's spilled over in the sand. You cannot get the same water back, but you can get this, you can go back and fill it up again. And there are 2 cups which are erect, which are kind of standing firm, and you just need to kind of turn around and see what are the blessings you have in your life. Things are shifting for you. Great deal. Wheel of Fortune is suggesting that the time is shifting. Things are looking up. Things are looking good. There is an immense amount of wisdom which you will be working on with. There is this guidance which you will be receiving as well. So these are wonderful messages. And only thing is that there is some amount of the sense of loss or something which is coming forth in these cards. So you have to kind of not pay much heed to it. What I mean to say is, don't suppress that. Acknowledge it, that yes, I felt the pain, I'm feeling the pain, but it's done, it's past, and things can change. Things are changing, and I am embracing the blessings in my life. And you will see things will start to change. Now, this is the deck wherein my guides told me to read reversals. This is the only deck wherein I read reversals, so I will take that as reverse. Let's see. Okay, we've got this upright and this upright. Okay, we've got the 9 of, I'll just kind of tune into that and I'll show you guys. Now here we have 9 of Wands energy. If this would have been upright, as you can see, let me just kind of focus this for you. As you can see that there is this a person who's been guarded, or kind of been safeguarded here. And here this also can be looked at as a boundary. This also can be looked at as somebody who is safeguarding something. So here what I'm sensing is that you have been safeguarding something. You have been, it could be pretty much something wherein you've put your time and efforts in, because 9 also depicts like you have moved from ace to 9. It's almost at the verge of ending, but it is also suggesting that many of you might be also considering giving up on something, and you need to reconsider that giving up. You are pretty close in making the choice of giving up, but you should see what is that in your life wherein you're kind of seeing that I need to give up on this. It's been enough and more time, effort I've given on this. It's not reaping the kind of benefits I expected, or my expectations are not really met on this one. Like if you have anything of like that, the angels, the divine team is telling you to persevere and let it reach 10, and then of course there will be new beginning, because that's where we have this ace of swords. Because as you will hold on to it, as you will not give up on this, you will gain clarity. You will gain clarity as to why you lost something, why you felt the loss, and that could be minor in nature, but then you will come out, you will get the recipe to succeed. You are getting the recipe to succeed with these things changing. You will see things clearly. You will see that the wisdom what you've gained out of these things are far more precious than what you felt as a minor loss. The wisdom what you've gained is far more superior, and these new beginnings will take you a lot it'll take you to be a way too stronger than what you expected yourself to be, because that's where that's a major arcana, that is a major arcana, and this is also a major arcana. You can see this number 8, that's a card of strength. And if you see, there is this person who's kind of is ready to take challenges head on, and is ready to, and it's not just kind of uncalculated or not something that you're confident on, and then still you're kind of making that move. It's like, it's not like that you have just attended 2 classes of your driving class and then you want to go for Formula 1 training. No, it's not like that. You have been taming, you have been, that could be a stupid example, but my guides just kind of told me to give that example. That's okay, whatever it is. But here what I'm sensing is that you're ready to take anything right now, and you are ready for it. Nothing really is challenging for you because you are so ready, and these big challenges which you kind of see, you will reap great benefits out of it. And this is what you are learning. There is one you already have tamed, there are more lining up, and you can tame them as well. You are becoming a great powerful individual who can manage, who can deal with anything. It doesn't mean that you are getting more challenges in life. I don't see that. These new beginnings, these changes are bringing forth something very beautiful for you, but you have to make those choices, right choices. Don't make the choice of giving up on something because you feel that it's not worth it. You have made it this far. Now just kind of persevere a little bit more, and you will get great deal of success in there, because ace of swords also depicts success, victory, and that's what a great deal of wisdom which you're gaining. So don't just give up is the message which I'm receiving here. Now let's see what are the further messages which we're getting for you, my dear Gemini. Let's see what are those. Brilliant. We've got another in this I don't read reversal. So we've got the Emperor. Now we have got another major arcana, guys. So things are big, and we've got another 9 of the same card repeated in different decks though. We have 9 of Wands once again. There is somebody else involved in the situation as well, and you both are involved. And here also we have 2 people. In this deck also there are 2 people. If you talk about the normal right away, there's only 1 person, but then things shifted, things are changing. There is somebody else involved in this situation as well with you, and both of you are kind of, it could be somebody else as co-partnering with you in the project. It could be a business partner, it could be a romantic partner, spouse, anybody. Now here things are pretty much, this also is an Aries energy here. we already got the full moon in Aries, the Empress. As you can see, the same ram is being projected or is there in both the decks. Here you are in control of things, because the moment you decide that no, you don't want to give up and you want to persevere as it suggests, you will see that things are started to come in control. And all you need to be mindful of, there's a promptings which my divine team is kind of giving, that you should not be over controlling. To see that there is a thin line between slipping from the controlling and over controlling. You can control your own emotions, you can control your own power. Don't give away your power, but don't start controlling others. You can never control anybody else. Keep that in mind. So you can guide them, you can support them, and that's what Emperor should be doing, but you can never control anybody. But you are pretty much in a very powerful space, and which is a very good thing. And this is like kind of a mirror one as well, is what you should be able to, I'll just show you this. You can see that number 6 and number 4, it's kind of the mirroring effect, and in between we have the 9 number, which is also is nearing completion. So something surely is nearing completion. So that's when you will be making right choices, and you will make those right choices by not giving your power to anybody else, but stay in that essence of power of yourself. Now there are these new beginnings which are coming up after this feeling of loss, or this mild feeling of loss is what I would like to put it as. But there is something which you need to kind of hold on to, is the repentance of the message, because your yield is getting ready. There is a little bit of patience which you've been taming the beast inside and outside, and then you see that you'll be able to reap the benefits of things which you've been working on, because your harvest is getting ready. It is what you will have to wait a little bit more, but it's getting ready. Now let's see what messages are we getting as far as the messages from Archangel Michael or Romance Angel is concerned. I'm expecting that you might get some messages from Romance Angels, because we got the the Lover's energy, and then this is also a very divine masculine energy. But let's see. Okay, I was not wrong. This one popped out, and it says release your ex. Time has come to clear off your energy. And let me keep it here. So it says release your ex. Time has come to clear off your energy. And it also is saying that you created this situation. You have the power to change it. So that is the another message. I'll get one more. Let's see what is the message. One more, please. Oh my, we've got 3 more, and they're no. They said no. Maybe there's something else which they want to give to you. What is the other message which you want to give to this group? Thank you. They've still given 2, and they're saying shield yourself, and it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. So okay. So what I'm picking up with these messages, I'll take these 4 messages here, and it is coming forth that there is something toxic, there is something which is not so healthy, that which you are stuck off. And now there is time for you to release the situation completely. Now here it could be, when it says that release your ex, this could be some past energy, something which happened in the past, and you still are holding on to that energy. It's time to clear off your auric field, your energy field, and move on to let this beginning start, because this is the center card for you as well. There is some new beginning which wants to usher in your life, and you're pretty much ready. But there is this milder thing in you which is like kind of holding you. Now this negativity, it could be an individual, it could be, but what I'm sensing more is that there is some amount of feelings, emotions which are heavy, which you need to release. And it says you created this power and you have the power to change it. This is a very powerful card, not because that has the word power, but because it is talking about that we are very powerful beings and we can create our own realities. And whether we believe it or not, whether we like it or no, but we do create our own reality. So even if something did not go right, it was a projection of ourselves which is kind of landed us out there in that situation. And if you take responsibility of that, now then you will realize that you have the power to change that as well. And with that decision, you will see that you will have to just say that it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. And I decide to leave this unhealthy situation. Once you decide to leave this, ask Archangel Michael to shield you, to protect you, so that you can protect that pure energy of yours, which is needed once you have cleared it. Now I will just get one card as a closing message, as a guidance for the one who's watching this reading. So let's see what the message is for my dear Gemini, the one who's watching this reading. And purpose, yes, that's the card which we've got for you. We'll just read the details of that one. It says purpose. The angel reminds you that every situation or person is placed on your path with a purpose. If I'm not wrong, the same thing came for Aries. So if there is, and we got certain signs for Aries, so if there is this other person involved as Aries, then you may want to watch that reading as well. It may be to strengthen you, offer you an opportunity to resolve or forgive the past, release old patterns, or for enjoyment. Your life purpose is ultimately to do that which brings you joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment. Seeking these soul qualities will place you on the path of your destiny. Once on your life path, allow nothing and no one to deflect you from your mission. Your guidance is to ask your angels to help you find the purpose of your current situation, or if you are ready, your life mission. Align your strength and willpower and hold your intention to fulfill your purpose. The angels will support you and you will succeed. Affirmation: I'm strong and determined. And this is the affirmation which you should be using as much as you like, my dear ones. And this is the reading for you, and I just would want to thank you all, for all the viewers, all the subscribers, for all the support you guys extend to this channel. I so appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And if you've not already subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you like what I do. And leave the comment in the comment below so that I can check how you guys are feeling about the readings. And it's always nice to read those comments. And if you want a private reading, you can write to agnya8@gmail.com and we can pick it up from there. Thank you so much once again. Spread love. Take care and be happy.